What's up, boys, gals, and pals? I literally just woke up and turned the light on to grab my camera. I'm like really tired. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I have a break from school and not having early classes, I typically don't wake up early. And it's not even that early. It's 10 a.m. and I'm exhausted thoroughly. Hope you guys like the cars in the background. It's good to be back home. Today we're going to be talking about what to do the days prior to a holiday where you're likely to indulge, because I've gotten a lot of questions about that and people are nervous that they're going to ruin their diets. Guys, one bad day of eating is not going to ruin your diet, but there are some things I do prior to Thanksgiving, Christmas, etc. where it helps with the over excessive amount of eating. So the couple days before, usually 2 to 3 days before, I will drop my calories by around 300, and that's what I'm doing this time. This is before Thanksgiving, but this is kind of tips for you guys before Christmas because this is going to be uploaded a week after Thanksgiving. So 3 days prior, 300 calorie deficit. I'm eating around 3,500 calories. If you guys are following me on Instagram and you're not weird and lonely losers, you are following me on Instagram. If not, you might want to do that now. Yeah, 3,500 calories a day. I'm showing you guys 3,200 calories today, and I will recommend eating very healthy these days prior because it just gets your body in a nice, healthy state before you're going to eat this dessert and whatnot, all the delicious food that you're going to eat at your family Thanksgiving/Christmas. Yeah. And also, don't be afraid to eat a lot of food at your family gatherings. Even upping your calorie intake by 1,500 to 2,000. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. Don't be that loser that goes to the family Christmas and doesn't eat any dessert because you already reached your calorie limit for the day. You're probably going to get kicked out of your family and put in an orphanage. Then I'm going to have to adopt you. And yeah, I don't have an extra bed, so you're just going to have to sleep on the floor. And I use all my blankets, so all I have is an extra pillow for you. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. So I'm going to shower real quick because who doesn't shower when they first wake up? Then I'm going to show you my first meal. Let's get to it. Alright, boys, so the first meal of the day is just going to be 4 eggs, 3 egg whites with some assorted peppers and onions and a couple tomatoes, along with just 1 cup of brown rice. Typically, I would have oatmeal in the morning, but I just have felt that rice is easier for my body to digest lately. So I've been switching to rice for a lot of my carbier meals. But yeah, still getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body fat a day, 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal at least. But that's about it. So that's going to be my breakfast. See you guys when I'm eating something else. Probably just going to lounge around for a little bit. I'm not going to the gym for a little while, probably around like 4 or 5 p.m. So I'll get back to you guys when something interesting is happening. Alright, boys, so I'm having my second meal of the day now. It's going to be these BSN Synthesix. I don't know if you guys can see that. Apple pie a la Cold Stone. The macros on these things, pretty sick, especially if you're bulking. 200 calories, 6 grams of fat, 22 grams of protein. So, absolutely ideal. I'll say this again, you don't need protein powder when you're dieting, when you're making a meal plan, but it makes it a lot easier to get your daily protein intake in. And I think it's definitely ideal because eating lots and lots of chicken and just various meats throughout the day to get that protein in, kind of difficult. It's a lot cheaper, in my opinion, to get protein. This protein tastes phenomenal, so I'm going to eat that. I'll definitely catch with you guys in a little bit. This meal was an hour after the meal that I previously showed you guys. I generally separate my meals 1 to 2 hours apart, maybe 3. if I have enough time. If not, I'll squeeze them together, but I have enough time today, so see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so for my next couple of meals, I'm going to be eating 7 ounces of chicken, 2 cups of rice. I didn't want to film it twice because that's pointless content, so just remember that it's double that. Usually 2 hours apart. This one was about an hour and a half apart, relatively 2 hours. Got Klaus chilling over there. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, come here. He's usually super crazy. I think he's kind of scared of the camera. But here's the chicken and rice. Eating some broccoli with it. Micronutrients, fiber, baby. Some water. It's like crazy windy out right now. Like crazy windy. I'm gonna see if you guys can see it a little bit. Like, it's kind of hard to see. Anyways, I woke up this morning because of the wind. I looked out my window and there was like a pine tree outside at like a 50-degree angle, and I was like, is this the day I die? Possibly. That might be. But yeah, so these 2 meals going down the pipe, and then I'm gonna hit the gym here in a couple hours. So I'm gonna have one more small meal, just kind of get fast-acting carbs in before that, because it's gonna be a heavy leg day. The goal is to have or hit an RP of 8 or 9 for a single on squats. And I'll probably just show you guys my squat session because, like I said, the gym is a little weird about cameras. And also, I just don't want to ruin a good workout by recording the whole thing. So be prepared for that. I'll show you the fast-acting carbs that I'm going to eat, even though you can probably guess what they are. Alright boys, for pre-workout carbs, I am having a banana. And no, actually, I'm having Gushers, baby. So, pre-workout carbs, I actually usually do have a banana and Gushers, but I think I'm just going to have Gushers today, because I don't want to have too many sugars, and I want to have sugars post-workout too. That's probably when I'll have my banana. And also, to help out the pump, a little plug here, BSN Supplements. I don't know if you guys can see that. Scorched Cherry. That is my personal favorite flavor. That and Cherry Limeade. I definitely recommend you guys try those out. And with that being said, I will see you boys when I'm doing my squat session at the gym. Hope you enjoy. Hope you see some heavy weight getting pushed up, because if not, it means I'm going to be getting crushed into the floor, and that is not good for me. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, we got Reggie warmed up back here. We are about to... Reggie's actually going to be hitting some lighter sets today because he hurt his lower back. So he has like a pinched nerve or something. He's trying to make that feel better. I'm going to work up to heavy single. Yeah, so let's get started.
Memories will never give. It's funny that for...
So a lot of people have been asking what I do to warm up for squats. Honestly guys, you just want to focus on squat oriented movements, because it obviously doesn't make sense to do deadlifts right before you squat or leg extension, leg curls. None of that really makes sense to me. I think sticking to lower weight, just working your body up, making you feel better, getting loose, getting the hips loose, the quads loose, the glutes loose, every muscle you're going to be working when you're squatting is going to be ideal. So definitely just focus on lighter weight, work your way up. Some people need more warm-up sets than others. Personally, I don't need much to warm up, so yeah. And Reggie also asked another important question. I said this in other videos. I always squat with no shoes. He was making fun of me for wearing these just Adidas free run type of shoes. Yeah, I squat with no shoes. That's just for balance purposes, stability. Most people use squatting shoes, and that honestly just gives you mobility, because the heel on them is a little thicker, so it kind of leans you forward, which helps you get lower in the squat.
Don't let me know the thoughts up in my brain. Let me be, but you can't fix the pain. It's like paralysis. Now what a marriage is. Leave them in bandages and everything will vanish. It's slow, man. It's so many types of journeys. So come along, enjoy the ride like woo. And if I had a penny or a dollar, every time somebody holler about what they gon' do for me, boy, I be rich. Oh, your sister knows who, and your brother gon' do something for us, but they just ignore steady boys with a chorus. And check the flow now, no now. I don't wanna hear about it, yeah, it's getting old now. Old now, back to working 9 to 5 to suit seam. Everybody got a jersey on me, bunch of hoop dreams. Take off my jersey, don't trouble you. Got a W, trouble you with the shoe. They paid them top dollar, played the roller Scott Tyler, top Scott, slot style, a dollar rock baller. It's like paralysis, know what a marriage is. Leave him in bandages and everything will vanish. It's slow, man, it's so, man, it told me before he died. It's life's a journey, so come along, enjoy the ride like.
Alright, I just hit 405, which is definitely not ideal because I was like RPE 9. Reggie still hitting, ooh, look at that, 245. But anyways, I'm gonna hit some backup sets at around 315, and then we're gonna hit the rest of this workout. I'll catch you guys at home when I'm eating my post-workout meal. Alright boys, we are home. It is extremely freaking windy outside. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind in the background, but it's brutal. It's very brutal. And the garage was not working. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I'm kind of disappointed about the squats. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because I expected to get a higher number on the RPE 8 or 9. Not too upset. Everyone has bad days. The last meal of the day is gonna be 2 scoops of BSN Supplements protein, like I showed you guys before. Apple pie a la Cold Stone once again. I'm gonna mix that with some spinach in the blender right over there. And yeah, I'm also gonna have a banana for some post-workout carbs. It's 7:30 right now. I usually finish my meals off pretty early in the night. I'm not a late eater because I just feel like it helps with digestion and everything. Hope you guys really liked the video, got some ideas on when to time your meals, what to do. Don't undereat the couple days before a holiday. There's no reason to do that for your body. You're still gonna need that energy in the gym. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.